Welcome to Crimson Tide Connection, your home for Crimson Tide sports. And I'm joined by the head coach of the Alabama soccer team, Todd Bramble. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, Coach. This weekend you wrap up your regular season homestand. How has the fan support been here at home this year?
This year it's clearly been the best we've ever had. Certainly on Friday nights, the crowds have not only been good in numbers, but great in enthusiasm as well. Great turnout from the students, and certainly looking forward to more of that this weekend, being our last home weekend. Florida's coming in town on Friday night. They're the top team in the SEC right now, and we've been playing really well as of late. All the fans that came out this past weekend saw two great performances by our team that just ended in sort of gut-wrenching defeats at the very end of those games. But we're looking forward to another good weekend of two good teams coming up.
Coach, as you said, you take on the Gators on Friday night. This is the third straight weekend you faced a ranked opponent, and they're number one in the SEC. How do you feel like you match up against the Gators?
It's going to be another great game. Missouri was right behind them in the standings, top 15 team in the country, and I think we thoroughly outplayed them. It was, extremely unfortunate how we lost that game. So we'll match up well against Florida as well. We've got a good team. They're working really hard, training really hard, and you talk about these teams every weekend that we get to play. That's just the beauty of being in this conference, and that's why players come to Alabama and want to play in the SEC. Is all through the season, especially when you get into conference play, you're going to be playing great teams week in and week out, and that's what we want.
Okay, speaking of conference play, during conference play, Pia Rosdike is tied for second in the SEC in scoring. Can you just talk about her performance and how have you seen her improve from year one to year two?
Pia's really playing well right now for us. That doesn't come as a surprise to us, the coaching staff or her teammates, because we get to see her every day in training, and she's really good on the ball. She's fit right now. She's a handful when she gets in the box. If I'm an opposing defender, I don't want her dribbling at me one-on-one. It's she's really good in those situations. So I'm happy for Pia that she's scored a goal in each of our last two games. I know that probably more than anything else, she's disappointed that our team didn't win.
Well, Coach, on Sunday, it's the Power of Pink match for this team. You face South Carolina at 1 p.m. Just kind of talk about facing South Carolina, but also it's pretty important because the Power of Pink means something to this team, doesn't it?
Yeah, we'll play another good team in South Carolina on Sunday. We've all those games that we play against South Carolina the last few years have been one-goal type of games. They're really nip and tuck, tight the whole way. But we'll be sporting our pink jerseys for that game to support breast cancer awareness and the initiative that the whole athletic department has moved forward. Thanks to Sarah Patterson who got it all started, but it's taken on a life of its own, and we really love the opportunity to be involved in it. And it's just one small thing that we can do by wearing pink jerseys on Sunday.
Coach, as we said earlier, this is the last homestand of the season. How important is it for the fans to really come out and support this team for these two important matches?
Well, I think this has been a fun team to watch play. I know as a staff we enjoy training them every day. They work really hard. They play some of the most attractive soccer, of all the teams that we've faced all season long. We're good on both ends of the field. We've got a great midfield. It's fun to watch, and we appreciate the fans that have come out and supported us along the way. And we hope there's more to come this weekend.
Coach, that matchup against Florida is Friday night at 7 p.m. And again, the Power of Pink match is on Sunday at 1. So come out and support the Tide and support breast cancer awareness. Thank you for joining us, Coach.
Thank you.
For head coach Todd Bramble, I'm Chris England for Crimson Tide Connection.